Hello, and yes, again, I'm working from home, but I hope y'all use the closed captioning. So if you can't hear me, then you can read it, right? Or use your sign skills to find out if you understand it. So it's just harder to when you're at home and not set up as a regular home office. I had that many years ago when I was self-employed, but I don't have that now. Anyway, let me see if I can move this a little further out. So it's almost St. Patrick's Day. And remember, the apostrophe S is you have your S and then you twist it around. So that's an apostrophe S. So anything. So if it's John's, right? So if it's apostrophe S, it's always you put your S and then twist it around. So we're going to go over to Amy's, right? So anyway, so I thought, I don't think, I did it last year about St. Patrick's Day, but hopefully I'll have some different signs than last year because I don't want to copy it or have the same thing. So we learned that it's St. Patrick's where you just pinch and kind of twist. I mean, don't really pinch yourself, but that St. Patrick's Day is a pinch because that's what you pinch someone. If they're not wearing green, then you're supposed to pinch them. And so that's where the sign came from. I don't know if they do that anymore, but that is St. Patrick, and then you can add St. Patrick's Day. And then, of course, we have our leprechaun, which is it's really basically the same sign as elf. Because it's the ears, because they point, and so you just have your kind of a G hand shape, and then you have it at your ears, and you kind of just go up. So that's a leprechaun. So it's in context. If it's Christmas, it's an elf, and then if it's St. Patrick's Day, then it's going to be a leprechaun. And then we have rainbow. So we just have our four hand shape, both of them, and then we just start, and then we go around, and that's our rainbow. And at the end of the rainbow is a pot of gold. So we have our pot and then we have gold. Earring yellow. Earring yellow is gold. And so again, if it's silver, it's earring S. So that's how you do those colors. They're different than the other, purple, green, blue, those kinds of colors. And so what else? So we have our St. Patrick's Day, we have our leprechaun, we have our rainbow, we have our pot of gold, right? So if you want a gold coin, so you would do gold, and then you've got your coin, the shape of a coin. So it's going to be an F hand shape, and then it's going to be on the hand, because that's coins. Gold coins is what you have. What else for St. Patrick's Day? Many people eat different food or special food. So they'll have, I was looking at some of that and I'm going, okay, don't do that. But some, like a Reuben sandwich. You have your bread and then you have all your ingredients. And many people have beer, whiskey. This is alcohol. It was originally the sign for whiskey, and then it became all alcohol. So this is still whiskey, and some people want to put a W on it if they want it specifically for whiskey. So whiskey. What do they have? They have green beer. So there's a lot of different St. Patrick's Day. What else is in Ireland? That whole, we have all these different countries, different. We did some of those the other day. But Ireland is potato, basically, right? We do it once. Potato would be, you could do potato, because you poke it, but this is Ireland, and it's basically potato. So, like I said, a lot of those things are in context. If you're talking about, that boy, he's from Ireland. You're not going to say he's from potato, right? It's Ireland. And so they have potatoes. So potato famine is what they're famous for. And so remember, we've done famine, where we have our F hand shape, and we do across our mouth is famine. So an Irish, the Irish famine or the potato. I don't know if I would do that too much. I've done that before. I've had interpreters go, no, don't do that. But I kind of always wanted to make this distinction, right? But you can do potato famine. It's the same. It would be the same thing. So they eat a lot of potatoes, and I love potatoes. Who doesn't? So, and then they have like lamb stew. So a lamb is you're shearing the hair off of the animal. So you use scissors. So that's a sheep, a lamb. If you wanted to specify that it's lamb stew, then it would be a baby, right? So it's a sheep baby. That's sheep, but you go all the way up your arm. Sheep baby is a lamb. But most people just do this for lamb because it's sheep and lamb. They don't, if you want to specify that it's a baby, then you would add to that it's baby. But they have lamb stew, and that would be like a soup. Stew and soup are similar. A stew is a lot of times has bigger ingredients and is thicker. So so there's all the different things that they have to eat. So you can kind of look at both on the food. I didn't want to put on there because it's like, well, what's the recipe or what does that mean or whatever. And so green, you see the green in the background. I think this is my dining room, and so the walls are kind of a mixture. They have the green tint in it, but the living room has more of a green, so this is kind of a lighter shade. And so then I've just added different green, like in the background in a picture frame. And my tablecloth is green. So in my curtains are cream, so I have green and cream. But so anyway, I don't want this to go on and on, but I did want to do everything with signs so you can learn and practice. And I was telling someone is yes, videotape yourself and then watch yourself. And then can you read it? Can you read it back? Because you would need to have your voice off. You might want to listen to something that you don't even know what it's about, or you may know the topic, so you can understand, yourself, like, oh, I know what that means. And then just sign with your voice off, and then watch yourself. Do you understand what it is that you're signing? If yes, oh, you're doing really good. If not, a little bit more practice in some areas. And so that's how you learn. That's how you practice, and that's how you do it. And I remember before we had, laptops and cameras on that, my professors would say, oh, set up a camera. And well, I don't have one, do it in the mirror, sign to yourself in the mirror. And you're going, So anyway, so this is more for just a short because it is spring break. And we did different ways of break. So we can do break, or break. So this is something that's in between something, oh gosh, I need a break. This is if you actually broke something, but a lot of people do that for spring break or a lot of other things. So I need a break. And it doesn't matter because deaf people do that and it's their language and that's how they use it. But this means to actually break something. And this means to suspend, like if you want to break, a break in the day, or I need a break from working on that particular, like if you're just working really hard and it's just tough and you're sweating and you're tired and you need a break, you need to suspend while you go rest and get some water or whatever and then go back to it. So those are the ways that you use it. But I see deaf people using break a lot, and it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, they're wrong. I don't say that inside because that's just how they use their own language, and that's fine. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoy and practice, and I will see you. I was going to say later and soon, right at the same time. So I will see you soon. I will see you later. Bye.